Yeah, we had that clock for like a year without the right time, but it was just there.
Oh yeah, for a
Like
whole
12:06.
fucking year.
It would like blink like 12,
12 all
just,
day.
just like that. Like just that's it. Just
It's
taking up space.
You know what? Things are like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just
you
leave it
like,
alone, bro.
Is
Just leave it
it
alone.
urgent or not? Like, are
Yeah.
you gonna be fine with
The
that?
fuck,
So this
bro.
is the second time I come and it's the right time.
Oh.
So
Alright,
we're on a
fuck
good-
you,
we're on a-
Progress.
We're on a
talking
good,
shit.
Yeah.
a good path.
Yeah.
Talking about a path. Welcome back to another episode of the Little Brown Boys podcast. Today we have a very special guest. We just vlogged at her restaurant, her family restaurant, Rosie Aguilar from Tamaleria Marias. Welcome to the studio, Rosie. Do you like it?
Yeah. It's really nice.
That's like my first question to everyone. Do you like it? Because I work hard on it.
And
Yeah.
self-conscious.
All the art is awesome. There's definitely humor. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I dig
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Couches.
But that's like the same thing as like, you know, you having the restaurant and when people come in and try their food, it's like, do you like it? Like, do you spy on reactions?
Yeah, it's a quality check, you know? Hey, how's the food? Because it's important if the food's not good.
Sad, yo.
Then you don't have something.
Do you ever have people tell you that it's not good?
Yeah, and then there's times when you have off days, you know, everybody's human, nobody's perfect, so you have your off days, you have your good days, more good days than off days, but also, cada quien tiene su gusto, so like, I eat my food a certain way, somebody, you know, like, even just like the food, it's the names of the food, like, for example, tamales de elote, I know them as tamales de elote, and I remember when we first opened the restaurant, somebody came in and they're like, "Oh, can we have tamales uchepos?" Exactly. Where's that from?
What the fuck is that?
Michoacan, I guess.
Michoacan. Yeah. So I was like, "What?"
The fuck
I'm
is
like,
an uchepo, dog?
and I said,
Who the fuck is that?
and I was
narco?
like, "Give me one moment. Let me go double." And I was like 12 or 13, and I was like, "I've never heard this term."
What cartel leader is
Yeah.
that?
So I was
Hey
like, "Give me
Google,
one
what is
moment."
uchepo?
Yeah.
Don't put my
No
fucking
such
shit will
thing.
crack right now.
Oh, you
got
should
this.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
But-
gonna ask you too. Like that makes so much sense that people eat things different ways. Is there anything that you get sometimes like, oh, this is not right? It's like, no, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sure
All
there's
the
like,
time. No, you know what? Yes, because I love food. I love food. But that's the beauty of food because there's so many ways you can prepare it, right? And then there's plates and there's foods, this is in general everywhere, but people make plates or like dishes and they're prepared a certain way so they can taste a certain way.
Right.
Once you start like taking that apart or like, you know, taking this off or like switching it this way, blah, 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 it's not going to taste how, and then people say, oh, well, it doesn't taste like this. And it's like, yeah, because you switched it out or like you changed the ingredients. Of course, it's not going to taste the same.
Sense.
So it's like.
So what makes your tamales? If people don't know, Tamaleria Marias is like a staple restaurant here in Lynwood, and like everyone goes for the holidays to Tamaleria Marias around here.
Yeah.
Most of the people,
Yeah, and then it's more than tamales too. It's like a full restaurant. We have like a full menu, breakfast, just Mexican food, you know, traditional home cooked meal, and I think or home cooked meals, and I think that's part of what makes the restaurant special because it's you go in, ask for things, and if we have it, we'll make it. Like today, somebody went in and asked for like tea, like chamomile tea or whatever, and because we're always there, like me, my parents, we have family coming through the restaurant or our house, like visiting from everywhere, all the time. So we have like it's the restaurant and then it's also like our home kitchen.
Right.
So it's like any ingredients that you would have at home, we have them there. So,
so you just have some chamomile.
You just have me having shit. You guys just be having shit.
Chamomile tea because I drink chamomile tea, you know, or I have green tea because I have.
So you guys have secret menu type shit.
Like, we don't sell it, but here's one of mine.
Yeah, good looks.
Yeah,
good looks.
Like I have it because we have it and it's there, and I think that's what makes the restaurant so special. And
I think so too. It has like a little homey family environment, like feel to it. You know, when you show up, it's just like real intimate. It's small. It's not that big. And then like, you know, even you have like a old Julio Cesar Chavez.
Oh, we gave that to my dad. One birthday, I think, for his birthday, because my dad loves Julio Cesar Chavez, and then when we opened the restaurant, before the restaurant, and when we opened the
Man,
restaurant,
that shit's old, bro. That shit's faded. He doesn't even have eyes no more. It's the sun.
it's like, it's pretty old.
The sun's been beaming on that shit.
It's
but
there.
I can tell by the shadow it's Julio Cesar Chavez. I'm like, oh, that's his fighting stance.
And the like slight like
black
signature.
But what makes a tamal good? What would you consider the ingredient that makes the tamal, makes or breaks the tamal?
Masa.
Masa, blah.
The masa. If the masa is not, if you don't prepare the masa with the flavor, then your because if you think about the tamal is mostly masa,
right?
Like, and if that has the texture, the flavor of it, if it's not there, then your tamal is kind of like
shit is whack, bro.
You're just gonna eat the inside.
Yeah, you're
just gonna like the topping,
like a raccoon. Just open it up and just eat it.
And then leave everything else. And then of
like
course
a trash panda.
The chiles, the salsas.
Yeah,
that's
I've
what
always
gives it
said
a flavor.
A good way to judge a restaurant is by the salsa. If the salsas are fire, then more than likely the food is gonna be fire.
There you go.
The salsas have the sazon,
Yeah, dog.
I'm trying to think what place doesn't have good salsa.
I'm mad. I'm remembering a tamal that did me wrong right now, bro. Fool, I fucking like I have his aunt, right? She always here you go, family beef. Hey, if you're watching this, cousin, it's about you and your family.
It is you.
Yeah. Fool, one time I got a tamal, dog. It's Christmas time. I was excited, fool, and I was like, "Oh, tamal is fire." It was just bones, cuz, inside.
Bones.
It's just like tres pedacitos.
The same tia?
Dang.
Fool, I cut that shit through the bone, fool. Like, I cut it. I was like, "Wow, what's up with this tamal?" You know? It must be a fat ass piece of meat. I chewed it, fool. I bit my tongue and everything. I was like, fuck.
Dang.
It was a mean ass costilla bone, bro. No meat on it. Just a dry bone. She was like, oh, it's a bone marrow. It's a bone marrow.
You're like, the marrow's not there, though.
Todo se come.
Todo se come. Aquí no tiramos la comida.
Nada.
Yeah, dog, chales. We just might as well just put a brick inside the fucking banana leaves, dog.
Tú no tienes hambre. Yeah, dog. I remember I'd be like, Mom, I'm hungry. They'll be like, oh, yeah, whatever. And I'll be like, I don't want that.
Yeah, come caca. Yeah, dog.
Like, I'm hungry, but not for that. I don't want fucking...
But what about, all right, so, yeah, fuck it. We're going to talk beef right here, dog. I don't give a fuck. What about, like, you guys being at the... Tamales de res. What, like, you always have that one pretty much old couple, or probably like most likely an old lady, who comes in and is like, no, estos tamales no están bien. Like, do you ever get that one customer like that?
Oh, yes. So many.
I could just imagine.
Yeah, bro. Tamales is like an old lady beef, like, ready to scrap. Like...
Yo también hago tamales.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
En mi tierra, en mi pueblo.
Some señoras are like, I also make tamales.
Yeah, what's up with you, Doña? Gangbanging on the tamale game?
I want to eat, not your tamales. I'll get the menudo, please.
Oh, there's so many things. The
menudo's fire.
Thank you. I brought some.
Yeah, she brought some for you.
The first time I ever had menudo with the hominy in it was from your spot.
Yeah, well, like I tell you guys, it's more than just tamales. Like, our chilaquiles are really good. Like, some days you'll have people just like, it's a chilaquile day. Like, chilaquiles, all chilaquiles.
Like 7 orders and shit. Like, just
all
back to
day.
Back.
Chilaquiles. You're like,
crazy.
damn, they're really
just
good.
Imagine. You've been probably cooking forever. Huh?
Yeah. Not
Fool, the ollas look fire too. The ollas, they're all warped.
They're broken.
But that's what makes they have
character. They have character, and they give the food. You know, it's that other ingredient.
Fuck, I don't want to eat from ollas that are brand new, dog.
These pots could talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fucking
those pots. Those pots all have like fucking like scars and shit. Like.
Cada quien tiene su nombre too.
I could just imagine like getting rid of the old pots, like
Ooh,
getting new
nah.
ones, and be like, yeah,
The new
it's
ones are not
surprise.
gonna cook the same.
Nah,
And then, like,
bro.
the OG
Doña
right
Mari
there-
would cry, huh?
The OG would probably be like,
She'll
what
be like,
the
no,
fuck is
give me
this?
the one that doesn't have the handle.
Yeah, she
That-
puts a rag over
Right.
like a little piece
She's-
of metal that's sticking out, and she read it. That's like a man. Nah.
She's like, I know this one. I
Let-
don't even have to think about it.
Let's talk about Doña Mari. So Doña Mari is your mom, right?
My mom.
Your
yes.
mom and your dad are the OG.
Megan. They're on the business card. Oh no, but on the OG business cards, their names on it.
And let me tell you about Doña Mari, fool. She got jokes, dog.
Oof,
She got jokes, fool. The first time I ever met her, she was just like, ¿Tú quién eres? And I was just like, oh, yo soy el hijo del mecánico.
Hijo de la Vicky.
Oh, ¿y eres mecánico? Sí. Oh, no, para saber, para no llevarte el carro. I was like, damn.
God,
Oh no, my mom, she is a whole different story. Yeah, I mean, that's why the restaurant is also what it is because of her, because she is like on a whole other level
Yeah, dog.
of jokes. And it's just like,
She's a vibe.
she's a whole vibe. She's a whole like mood. She's all about like, don't let, because the restaurant business is like really like kind of tough actually. I feel like especially with customer service is kind of rough. And then it's crazy how like she doesn't let anything phase her. And then her attitude every day, it's like great and constantly like joking, like nothing literally like phases her. Like she's like one of those people where if
Que no
you
se raja,
see her
no se raja.
upset, if you see her upset, you're scared. You're like, whoa, like
Oh, I actually got
What
to witness that
happened?
one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
That's
It was
scary,
chile
yeah.
rojo all over her face and shit and everything.
yeah,
Like she was
she's,
just red, colorada. I was like, damn, bro.
I'll be
No,
back in
but
20.
she's hilarious. She'll she'll joke around with the customers if like something's wrong, if like okay, something happened in the order or whatever, like she'll make it a positive thing and just like definitely just make every situation better. And she's hilarious.
And
If you guys get your like comic or comedy like fluent in Spanish,
oh
I
yeah.
would recommend her bringing
Oh,
because she is like back to back. There's no like stopping.
oh yeah,
As
I've
far as,
witnessed
like,
it. My parents are
firing.
avid, like they go to your restaurant very frequently, and then they just come back and they just tell me whatever everything they like your mom says, and I'd be cracking up, even just hearing stories about it.
Just they're kind of like ridiculous things. Like sometimes like it will be like calling out names for the orders, and people sometimes they're not on their phone. Or like they're on their phone and like not paying attention, listening, and she'll like look at them directly and like call the name, and then she's like, "You're not hungry, then you're not hungry, clearly."
No,
and
es que
then
no
she's
tiene hambre.
I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Mom."
She started
That's
fucking
fucking
people.
funny.
Get
That's
the
funny.
fuck out of
I'm
my restaurant now.
No, I'm like, Mom, like she's like, "What?" I'm like, "They're not. You don't know, like not everybody's your homie."
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's,
You know,
yeah.
like
I would
not
just be like,
everybody
"Ese
takes it that
teléfono."
way. Yeah.
Imagine, bro.
Damn, that's funny, bro. Yeah, don't fuck around. For
And
when
then
you
she'll
go
be
to
like, oh, es que lo tiene que poner en el face.
Yeah.
yeah, es que
sure.
va a promocionar la comida.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about Doña Mari and what's your restaurant like for the holidays? What's it look like in the holidays?
It's pretty busy. I recommend you guys make your orders. The earlier, the better. Especially now, I feel we're definitely like we've definitely outgrown our space, and now planning is always important, but now we're definitely we're starting to see like, oh, we need to prep like way more in advance, because last year we like completely sold out and
Yeah.
like had to like postpone our like opening time because we didn't have tamales, and
Fuck.
it was
And you
wild,
can't
but
not open, right? Like,
yeah, there's like
Do you
this
guys
is
hire?
the 24th. I don't ever remember not working on December 24th.
Do you guys hire extra help for those days?
Yeah, we
there you
do.
go.
We have
Bring the
like at
primos
least
in and shit?
They
the
fly
ones
'em
that are
out.
visiting. No,
Ándale,
the ones that are
Carlitos.
here for the holidays. Like, oh, nobody's home. Everybody's here. Come on, this is
Yeah.
This is family time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mover la masa.
And that's what I tell people. I'm like, we just do the same thing that every family does, except it's just,
Make everybody work.
100 times bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, we
Ándale.
make tamales just like everybody else.
How many tamales did you eat like a week?
A day or a week? I eat a lot of tamales. I eat at least 1 or 2 a day. Maybe not the full thing,
Fuck.
but I do. And this is because I need to try if it's good or not. I can't just be
Yeah.
like,
That's what we
Quality
tell
control,
ourselves. That's
bro.
what we tell
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah, quality
that's
over
what we
quantity.
tell- but
Just
yeah.
wanted to
But
taste it. dog.
It's different when you're there. Like when you go to the restaurant and they just sacaron el tamal de lote or el tamal de queso.
You
and
cannot
it's all
not be like,
yeah, you see
That
it,
was
you're
good. Let me
like,
see
you
the
know
next one.
what? Which other one just came out right
Yeah,
now?
see? ¿Sabes qué? Te
People
dejaste
literally,
caer
yeah,
la
they
greña.
go.
Shit
People
is
go to
fire.
the restaurant. They're like, "Which ones just came out? Like, I want to see them in the pot." I'm like, "Oh, these
we
and these."
got,
Are
we
like, I
couldn't
want
give you the
those.
ones from last night.
I could never
Yeah.
work there because I'd be like, all the ones that just came out, I'll give you the ones that we haven't sold yet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, we're already
Damn,
These are
fucking
fresh.
travieso ass food, dog.
I always think about that though, like asking those kind of questions, like to people that workplaces. Like, what do you recommend? And then they just recommend you what they want to sell.
Yeah.
Or like
Oh yeah.
what the
Rookie
manager
mistake.
or owner is like,
Yeah.
hey, we need to move this.
We need to
product.
push the shrimp because it expires in 2
Yeah.
days.
So I'm like, what's the most popular?
Tamal de
I'm
shrimp.
like this. I know. That's for the cuaresma.
You ain't on nothing, bro. You ain't on shit right now.
Cuaresma. That's for
Yeah,
We have a whole cuaresma menu too in the holidays.
Is there anything like you guys are gonna do different this holiday? Like I remember we just recently vlogged. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out on our IGTV.
The tamale kits.
The tamale kids, yeah. So what?
Yes.
All right, let's talk in depth about the tamale kids.
Okay, so the
Whose
tamale
idea was
kits-
it in the begin with? Yours, huh?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I have
For
to
sure,
bring
dude.
in new little things,
What's the tamale kit?
So the tamal kit is basically whatever kind of tamal. So if you want to eat a tamal de pollo verde, let's say instead of for the holidays you wanted to order 5 dozens de pollo verde or 3 dozens. Well, it's gonna be 4.5 because that's how much we're gonna portion it out. But let's say you wanted 4 docenas de pollo verde, but you wanted to make them. Like you want to have the full experience of making tamales.
Yeah.
But you're scared that it might come out because todo tiene que estar a su tiempo. You have to batir la masa and prepare the chile. It's a lot of work too, especially if you don't have the time. And so we're gonna have the masa prep like how we prep it for our tamales de pollo verde. Our meat already like prepped for how we put them in basically the whole tamal. You have to assemble the tamal, but everything's gonna be prepped.
You're
right?
the Bob the Builder tamales.
So
Yeah,
I would get
exactly.
home
Yeah.
and then like get the
So the
masa,
masa is gonna be done.
and
You're
then
gonna have
just
the
put little
hojas,
thing in
yeah.
there, do the
And then
hoja
just
thing.
it's up to you how you want to portion them.
Yeah.
Obviously, like don't be making
Just hueso
half-
tamale.
yeah, or like a pound. Well, first
Fuck
of all,
that
there's not gonna be
fucking
no
tia,
huesos
bro.
in your meat
Serio, boo. Fuck.
because quality our tamales have meat and it's really good.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You get to make the tamales at home with your family.
Yeah, because it's really all the prepping that takes the time.
Yeah.
Like having to cook the chicken or the meat, having to make the chiles because we make everything from scratch. So like, guisar el chile.
Tag
and
fucking if you buy your kits, tag Tamalerias Marias.
please do.
Hashtag
Also,
That'd
it.
be dope.
Everything. So now that you I see that you're thinking outside the box, outside of a typical restaurant. What is some of the future future goals for you? You mentioned off the mic that you're marketing and you're developing this like social media presence for your restaurant.
yeah.
And like what do you expect? Like not expect, what like do you expect to remodel or like expand, probably change locations? Like do you want to drop some any of that information here or you want to keep it low key?
Yeah. Well, I mean, ideally, yes.
In a perfect world,
In
right?
a perfect world, I mean, we'd be a whole bunch of things.
You'd be the
but-
fucking portals of tamales and shit.
I mean, hey, that's hopefully one day, not yet. But right now, like probably like within the next coming years, I'm mostly focused on just having our brand established. Not our brand, my parents' brand, because I want to maintain their
Hard
because
work.
this is their like essentially like this is their, you know, their baby. I
Mhm.
mean, we're their babies, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is their hard work, and out of that, not only for them but for myself too, or like my siblings. This is where we came from, you know.
Yeah,
How
and I
many
seen
siblings is it?
Two older. I have an older sister and a brother, and then I'm the youngest.
So you guys-
You've seen them at the restaurant. If you go to the
okay.
restaurant,
Yeah.
I
you
was
probably
gonna ask,
see
are
them.
you guys all involved?
Yeah, we're all there. You'll
Okay.
see them, especially if you like started going to the restaurant a long time ago when we
Mhm.
were like in elementary,
Yeah.
high school. You see a lot of people that we went to school with who like go
yeah,
to the
fucking
restaurant.
Tamaleria
and
Marias
stuff.
has been around for a long ass time,
20
dude.
years next year is the celebration. Follow us.
Bro,
We're
since
gonna-
like
Vamos
fucking
a jalar la banda si Dios quiere.
Sick ass
Fuck
foods.
around.
Fucking Imperial, like how many times have I skated past that spot? And how many times have I biked it? How many times have I
How
fucking...
many times people have skated on the restaurant, the
Yeah,
sidewalk?
yeah, for real. They have a rail outside.
Yeah.
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 So many people like
Yeah.
that used to be. I remember like growing up because I was 11 or 12 around there when we opened the restaurant. So, you know, skating.
Yeah,
all
of course,
that.
yeah. And Malandro talk, you right there, you know?
Yup.
Yeah. So then I remember that like my dad used to like get mad at all the kids like skating on the sidewalk or on the like
Yup.
border or
Yup.
the.
Yeah, your
bank of
dad's
the
a very
restaurant.
chill dude, bro. And he the craziest part is that I used to go to the gym. When I used to go to the gym, dog.
Wait,
Like,
what?
What? I used to take a tamale to the gym,
Yeah.
fucking pre-meal,
Pre-workout.
pre-workout tamale.
No,
Well, you're a
post
mechanic,
workout
no?
protein. Protein.
You're a mechanic, no? So you used to go fix the ellipticals or what?
Nah, fool, fucking. I remember I used to catch your dad at the gym. Your dad fucking right there, like 2 plates, dog, just right
Two
there.
plates.
Shua,
Yeah,
hua,
dog. Gotta
hua.
work out them carbs.
You gotta work out the tamales,
All the
dog.
tamales, hello, quality
Got
check.
that. It's
Yeah,
leg day
shout out to
every
your
day.
family and your brother too. Your brother's you know, I think he's a cop now, right?
Yeah. We can cut this.
Yeah, yeah,
funny.
yeah. All right. We'll cut that
But
out.
what you were saying about the brand and establishing it kind of makes sense to me right now. It's clicking. Your parents, they're a little bit more old school. The food part is done. So now you got
Yeah.
the IG, the social media,
Mhm.
doing stuff like this.
And then just basically, you know, like any other food industry or chain, just telling the story. My parents have a really cool story. You know, they came here just trying to do something. My dad was like working whatever jobs, and then my mom was just like, well, I'm not going to chill at home and do nothing. So
Yep.
I know how to make tamales. And her family has like in their hometown, you know, her mom and
Of
her
where?
great it's in Sinaloa, Culiacan.
Okay.
But obviamente not there. It's like a little town outside of it.
Yeah, yeah.
No pueblo.
Yeah. And so
Those are just the main streets.
Yeah,
yeah,
those are
those-
just Culiacan. We're on Culiacan.
and so so you know, so you can pa que so we can what's it called?
That was funny.
But yeah, so like her family, she always made food and sold it in her little hometown, and so then she's like, this is what I know how to do, and that's what she did. And my dad's like, well, we can do this, you know, like to make a living actually. And so they started doing that, and then they got bigger, and then they went from like apartment to a house, and they did in their home, and then now they have the restaurant for 20
And now-
years.
It's
And
the American dream.
Yeah, dog. And now you're
Yeah,
trying to
they are,
expand it with social
it's a
media,
beautiful
which is
thing.
an
the
ultimate
next-
tool,
it's
bro.
kind
It's
of
the next step.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the next
Yeah.
step.
It's never changed.
We've had like Carnitas El Artista, who also started from humble beginnings in the backyard doing carnitas. Now he has his restaurant. Now he has a very big social presence. It's like all these tools you can use for your advantage for your business, you know, like
Mhm.
especially with such a traditional dish like a tamal, like which is it's practically a mandatory statement in the holiday season, you know.
Yeah,
You
and
have
it's
to have the tamal, the champurrado, the atole, and the relleno, whatever the fuck you're gonna do, you know.
everything.
Yeah, it's all family based and shit. So I mean, if you guys have, if our listeners haven't tried, which is funny because through the vlog I've got a lot of messages,
Mhm.
and like I've always seen it, never went. I'm gonna
So
go.
many people that go to the restaurant. I've always seen this place. I never come in. I always see it. I'm like, yeah, we've been here for a really long time. Or
Literally.
like they go in, they're like, oh, we have more than food. It's like, yeah, there's a full restaurant. But I think that's the cool. I mean, obviously, it's a whole different story. But that's the cute thing about it, too, that it's like has those little, those little gems?
Yeah,
where
the
it's
hidden.
like you walk into, you're like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
It's a hidden. It's a
So-
hidden gem in Lynwood because now that you guys have outside dining, it's super chill.
Yeah.
It's like stupid chill. You're eating tamales, you're chilling outside, and then like have a good time
It's a
the rest of the
vibe.
day. It's a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
I
a laugh
love
with
the
Doña Mari.
patio.
Get bagged on a little bit. You know what I mean?
Get a little daily roast,
Yeah.
Mando.
It's just a little wake me up, especially if you go early in the morning. We used to open at 6 a.m.
For the
hopefully.
gardeners, dog.
It's 6 a.m.
6 a.m., bro.
Champurrado and
crazy.
tamal, bro.
Yeah,
I
6
I
a.m.
never
We're
wake up that early.
gonna go back to it next week, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh, it's
for your
grind time right now.
breakfast. Yeah,
Do you guys sell beer?
Um,
No, right?
not yet.
Ooh.
Not yet.
Ooh. Yeah.
Not yet.
I mean, if you slap
In
me
the
3
works.
I mean,
Everything's-
they got the chamomile. They got the chamomile right there.
Chamomile.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
It's the name for the secret menu.
Yeah,
You want a
chamomile.
brewski? Just
You
guys got
mean
that chamomile?
manzanilla?
Yeah, cat chamomile.
Chamomile.
Tienen ustedes chamomile?
Uh-huh.
Wink.
You got the blood lights.
Let me get a chamomile light.
Chamomile light.
It's fucking tight.
Con
That's
limón,
fucking
por
Con
favor.
limón y sal, please.
And you go, you actually order a tea, you get a brew. Like,
What
what the fuck?
the fuck?
You're like, I thought you knew this.
I was like, oh shit, I actually wanted a chamomile.
Sorry.
You're like, that was the.
That's what I would call it, chamomile. Right?
Chamomile.
I don't give a fuck. All right, so we're coming down to our segment of our show where we let our guests create their perfect taco or their go-to taco.
Ooh.
It's called Let's Talk About It. So you either can create a taco or you can talk about the taco that you always eat, or you can even take it a step further and talk about the tamal that you always eat and how you
I was
prepare
gonna
it.
say, I was like, can we do
Yeah,
tamal?
tamal. Pues ya
Mm.
tamal.
Because taco, I love tacos. Don't get me wrong. You can make anything into a taco. There's a place in TJ. Shout out. It's called Tacos Varios because you can make a
Oh,
taco
okay.
out of anything. Variarlo,
That's tight.
And
That's
so you
funny.
can like make you can just put anything into a taco. Rice, beans, meat. It's
Kind
a
of
taco.
like the yogurt land of tacos.
Yeah.
That'd be
Basically,
sick, dog.
it is.
And you
Yeah.
just add toppings and shit.
You just put anything. Well, that's
They charge you by the
tortillas,
pound?
tacos. It's a beautiful thing. I love it.
That's
They charge
fucking
you by
smart,
the
bro.
pound. How much, right? Like how much does your taco weigh?
Yeah.
And then
Those
and then you get
kilos.
to pick your tortilla size.
Yeah. Pick the tortilla,
Damn, you
pick the
just-
base, the meat, whatever, and then you put your fucking
That's
Gummy
it.
bears.
Yeah.
Gummy bears.
Fucking cheesecake
Cebolla,
squares.
cilantro.
Damn, that's
No.
fire.
That's fucking nasty, bro.
Not that. You just
Well,
have all the
yeah,
toppings.
yeah.
You know, like
Hey, you say yogurt land. I'm
No.
thinking about fucking
no,
Oreo
the
crumbs.
concept. It's the
Yeah, the
concept.
concept.
Yeah,
The
sorry,
concept of
sorry,
yogurt.
sorry.
You
Build
know,
your
like
Sorry,
You
dog.
should make that, bro. Call it Talk About It. Can you cut this or no? one's-
yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like,
Damn,
hey, can you put
$1 million
this?
idea.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here. You know that, right?
yeah.
Yeah, seriously, let's take this shit to the board meeting, dog. Fucking hey.
Shark Tank.
Let me pitch this idea to you guys. Froyo, but tacos.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Exactly.
And then we move on and
Drop the
explain.
mic.
Drop the mic. Damn. There you go.
That's
I
it.
heard this is
Ya
Shark
se
Tank.
hizo.
I'll make tacos de tiburón right now.
Damn. Caguama.
That was a reach.
That was a reach.
They're
so how
nearly extinction, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's
so
illegal.
you would would you be your tamal prep, like how, like with salsa
My
roja?
favorite. Okay. These we're having them daily now. Also, if you want to go get them, the tamales, we call them amarrados, but they're auténticos de Sinaloa. They have papa, zanahoria, jalapeño, aceituna, just one raisin, and
Aceituna's olive, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So it's carrot, potato,
was like,
olive.
fish?
Fuck, I feel bad now that you're doing it in English.
It's cool. We're bilingual here. We go back and forth. Y este
Una pasa nomás.
una.
Just once.
Y de puerco. So yeah. So that's all in the tamal.
That sounds like a relleno tamal,
sounds
right?
like
You know what relleno is, right? It's like pork and then it's like potato,
Tomato.
potato.
like
carrots.
a chile relleno.
No,
like
no.
Or
turkey
like stuffing.
Yeah,
So stuffing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, except it's not ground. It's
Okay.
like pulled
Pulled
pork,
pork,
and
right.
it's cocinado, like the and not only that, but it's not just, it's the, like for the tamales we use at the restaurant, it's more like meat.
Mhm.
So hardly like any fat or anything.
Yeah, you hear that, tia? There's
And
meat
then-
in these tamales.
And then the ones the amarrado ones, those have a little bit of like fat in them, so it gives it a little bit
Ooh.
more flavor.
It's a wagyu. It's a
Uh,
wagyu fucking tamal.
No.
And do you put anything on top of it, or you just eat it like that?
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
I love sour
What?
cream.
I've
cream
never
and
had a
cheese
tamal with sour cream.
y salsita roja, or the one that we make at the restaurant, or the salsa roja de chile guajillo, like the ones for the chilaquiles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
What kind of cheese?
A cotija.
Okay.
But also, queso fresco is bomb too. Queso fresco on anything is like
You know what?
good.
What are we gonna eat after this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now, bro. I was already like that. Look at Chris. Chris has not said one word, bro. Say something, dog. Chris has just been like, fuck this stuff. I'm talking, dog. Let's go eat.
He's like, I'm starving.
Let's eat about it.
We're on Grubhub, you can order it.
Damn, there you go. Oh, you guys are on Grubhub too?
We're on Grubhub and DoorDash. Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
And then in the near future, I would like to do like local delivery.
All right.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. Look. People, if you guys want to have a home cooked meal, home cooked style, and you want to have like a good, like, how do you say it?
Or just want to have an experience and like go
Yeah.
visit my mom and get a quick roast real quick.
Yeah.
But
oh,
like
man.
all fun and games,
Yeah, all fun and games, dog. And then not playing any games right now. The fire food here in Lynwood is definitely one at Tamaleria Maria's. Like, you got the chilaquiles, you got birria, you got menudo, fire, by the way. Menudo, you got like machaca,
enchiladas, tacos dorados.
The chamomile.
You got the chamomiles.
Chamomile.
Chamomiles.
And the jugo verdes, of course, now we have.
Of course. Oh, yeah, the jugo
we have
verdes.
jugo verdes. Bomb.
Fucking bomb, bro. That's how you lose weight right there.
Yeah, 6 in the morning,
Yeah,
you get
fast
ready for
that
your
ass real
workout.
fast, pass. With the green juice.
Wait, so you guys have the outdoor dining right now?
Yes, we do till 6 p.m. till 5 p.m. The kitchen's open till 5 p.m. and then after 5 it's just tamales for now.
Yeah.
As we start getting back to normal activity.
You guys did the outside dining because of the COVID stuff, or
we did it a little? Yes.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
yeah, those are my favorite.
Because we did it. Right.
Me too, bro. Like, oh, okay,
No,
got some
we
beef.
did.
He got some beef, cuz.
We've always wanted to do it, like my brother and I, and so we were kind of like figuring out how we were gonna do it because the building is so small, and so we're like, how are we gonna do this? And not only that, it's so small, and because of COVID, we had to have less staff, because of the spacing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's already physically a small space. And then we had to have like so much distance in between so that we couldn't really have like more employees on. So we were like in between, and then finally we're like, all right, let's just do it. And then we finally like figured out how we wanted the space or the patio to look like, and found people to do it.
Well, it looks great. I'll tell you that. It looks very cozy and fun.
And we still need so much work to do, but I
actually I wish you can get your license. Mimosas and tamales would be fire.
Mimosas?
Mimosas and tamales.
Mimosas like a brunch.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking that, like, my ass over here asking if there's beer already, like, outside patio.
I'll be posted, bro. I'll walk there.
Fucking watch the soccer game right there on a Sunday.
Fire. Definitely all that. Hopefully, si Dios quiere, it'll be set up by Super Bowl.
So, there you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, perfect timing.
So it'll be a vibe.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, hold on, not to cut you off, but I mean, my imagination is just kind of tripping out right now. But I've been to the restaurant before, and it's cozy, like Frankie said, and then adding the patio and stuff like that, and talking about the future and new shit and stuff. I would like. This is just me. I'm not projecting my ideas on you or anybody, but I would like to see that spot stay how it is, like so, like cultured and like authentic. That, and then fucking have a party at another spot. You know what I mean? Like the drinks and the sports bar and the mimosas and all. Put it somewhere else. Keep this shit like cherish, like
family.
yeah.
By the salon that they have right
Next door.
We were trying to.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but thank God we didn't because then COVID hit.
Oh, yeah.
So then
that salon is fire.
But I think it's like it's gonna be used for.
Because I think
it's
about
a
restaurants
church now.
I think about restaurants
which is good for us.
like you know, like Gavilan.
Yeah,
It's so streamlined. Like the process is so there's not really much of an experience there. You can just drive through and you're out. Like,
okay.
But that's why small business are so cool or so awesome because you know McDonald's or whatever Tacos Gavilan is not gonna give you that
intimacy.
And it's
the soul.
The soul, it's Mexican soul food. And
yeah, seriously, dude. I'm laughing at they're soulless.
I'm trying to be insightful here, Frankie, okay?
I'm fucking cracking up. You're like,
yeah, so I'll tell you.
She's like, they're not gonna give you that. They're fucking soulless.
Don't you see there? Never mind. I'm not gonna go in there.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I'm not gonna go into that.
But that leads up to like the to our Imagine food, bro. I'm pretty happy that you brought that up because like Imagine food, you can take over any franchise. Take it over. Like you know how they sell shit?
Yeah.
Like what happened? Smart and Final got bought out or something like that. Like you buy a franchise, you take over a franchise. You can completely change it. What franchise would you buy, and what would you sell? And now that refers.
That the question?
That's the question. Like, what franchise would you buy right now?
Currently. Right now.
A whole franchise, all of them. You had the feria. It doesn't have to be food, right? It doesn't have to be food. It could be literally any franchise. And then you could flip it. You can even turn it into Tamaleas Marias.
Plot twist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I know what I would do.
Any franchise.
Yeah.
I got mine.
I would totally do Subway. You know, they are the #1 franchise in the world. No. I think so. I don't know about now, but a few years ago. But there's Subways everywhere.
Yeah, no, there's Subways in the Subway. There's Subways out of the Subway.
And not only that, but I also really like Subway.
Also, who doesn't like a sandwich, dog? Who the fuck doesn't like a sandwich, bro?
Los sandwiches?
Yeah, los sandwiches.
I would take over Subway and make them into our little Tamaleria's Maria Express.
Fire.
You know?
Same colors, low key. Same colors.
Hey? Not too much to change, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Just a whole fucking
I
name.
would totally do that. And I've always, because, you know, so many people go to the restaurant and travel. They take tamales, like, on the plane, driving. I've taken tamales on the plane. I used to live up north in Sacramento, and one time my sister
stanking up the plane and shit. Like,
no,
what is that smell? Is it lote?
No,
what the fuck?
Everybody wants to smell tamales. They smell so good.
Yeah.
I had somebody tell me like, you guys should make an air freshener, and I'm like, not yet. We will. The tamal de lote smell like
fire.
It's bomb. It smells so good, especially like recién salido. Oof. Anyway.
Yeah. call it that. Recién salido.
Recién salido. Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, Chris.
Chris. Talk about food. He's like, yo, it's pretty fire right now. You talking facts.
That wasn't food. That was the air freshener.
At least the smell. Please.
Yeah, please, right now. Anything, bro, please.
Yeah.
But, so Subway.
Yeah, so
that's fire.
Tamales Maria's Express.
That's fire, dude. That's like, that reminds me of like.
We have all the different tamales, like so many. We just made some. We made the pumpkin tamal with tamal
de
masa de piña y calabaza endulzada with tamal. It's really good, sweet.
Pumpkin spice that ass real fast, fool.
Yeah, so we're mostly me and my mom are playing around with like different flavors, definitely different flavors with tamales, and just different stuff at the restaurant. You know, it's like our kitchen, so.
Yep.
We
get to experiment.
I encourage all our homies that like, you know, that aren't, you know, Mexican, and all our followers, like come through and try some fucking new shit out, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try these calabaza, these pumpkin spice tamales, dude.
It is. We have the Mexican pumpkin spice, you know, calabacita endulzada with piloncillo. I posted it.
Come spend
with
$9 over here.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's not even $9.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, with $9, you walk out with like 5 tamales, dude.
That shit always tripped me
Not
out.
anymore, though. False advertising. Just saying, because then you have people coming like, hey.
Yeah, what's up with the deals?
You get the $5 foot long.
We used to have.
That's $8.
When we started.
You want to toast it? Yeah, that's $3.
That's already.
You want sour cream? That's another $2.
Yeah, you want avocado? Oh fuck.
You're almost at 20.
Seriously, bro.
No, but
Fucking dead.
what's it called? When we first opened the restaurant, I remember the tamales were $1. Yeah,
That sounds good.
that was back in the day. Not no
Before
more. though.
inflation.
Before inflation. Now they're $3. Sorry, but it's been 20 years. I mean,
Even the Dollar
not
Tree is
even
not even a Dollar Tree no more.
Yeah, fool.
nothing's
It
$1.
might
It's just
be
a tree.
Tree.
It's just a tree. It's
They
not
changed the name
like,
to-
hey, man, we're just tree right now, dog.
It might be a Dollar Tree.
Dollars.
It's a dollar and some tree.
Couple Dollar Trees.
Yeah, exactly. Couple Dollar Trees.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid, bro.
Apple Pay Tree.
Uh,
That's too much.
yeah.
Yo. Well, thank you, Rosie, for coming, man.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for everything you guys are doing. I think it's great. Lynwood community.
Tamales. Fucking business pitch meetings. You already know how we're doing it here at the Little Brown Boys.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Hashtag.
No, well, I honestly,
Hashtag.
gracias a ti, tu familia, for for doing so much for the community as well.
Thank you to the city of Lynwood and the surrounding cities, because I mean, if it wasn't for you guys and everybody who's recommended us, everybody who's ever said any good thing about us, because really without any of you guys, we wouldn't be here for almost 20 years next year, thankfully. And that's our baby, and that's our home, and the Lynwood is our home too. It's our hood. So yeah, just thank you guys so much.
There you go, bro.
Right here on Imperial and Bullis.
And Bullis almost,
Bullis,
yeah.
yeah.
Go to Tamaleria Maria's, order your tamales. Now open for taking orders, right? Taking orders for the
Yes,
holidays, for
taking
Christmas.
orders for Thanksgiving first. But you could definitely place your orders for the holidays already. Yeah, just place them, please. I would highly recommend them. Recommend you doing them raw, because you can cook them at home the 2-3 hours before you have to eat them.
Yeah.
They're already pre-made. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stand in line for 2 hours.
No huesos.
There's no huesos in our tamales for sure. Yeah, and then you can follow us on Instagram. Go to tamaleriasmarias.com.
Yeah, let's get you guys a social media presence. Go follow them up, run them up.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. And this has been another episode of the Little Brown Boys podcast. Follow, hit the like, subscribe. You already know what we're doing out here. Pancho, anything you want to plug?
I think I'm good.
Yeah? All right, Chris, anything you want to plug? You just hungry, huh?
Let's go eat.
All right. Peace.
Thank you.
Bye.